Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Chichi's World and I hope you're really in your world. So in today's tutorial video, I'll be sharing with you how I made a beautiful dress on my thumbnail. Okay, so now I'll be cutting on my doll face first. Alright, so because it's an organza material, so it's advisable just use your doll face to cut it first before cutting on your cutting out on your organza. So here is the length from my shoulder to my waist to the waist measurement of the child. That's what I'm taking here, and it's 11 inches. Okay, so you just mark your straight line. Now please remember my fabric is on fold. This is on fold, is the front that I'm cutting. Okay, so the next measurement is I take the shoulder measurement. Now the shoulder of the child is 10.5, 10 and a half, so half of it. Then you now come down by 0.75. all right, so now the next measurement I'm going to take is the neckline. So what I use for her is 4 by 3.5. Now this is me marking it out. Okay, remember I told you 4 by 3.5. So this is my 3.5 that I just mark here. You now connect it to the 4 inches neck width. Okay, so now remember we came down by 0.75. now connect from that neckline, connect it to that place. All right, so now next measurement I'm going to take is the round armhole. The armhole that I used is 5 inches. Now this is for a 6-year-old child. Okay, so now measure your round armhole, your armhole measurement of 5 inches. All right, now from there you now take your chest measurement. Now the chest measurement of this child is 25. Now quarter of that 25 is what I've marked there. Then add my 2 inches sewing allowance. This is the round waist. Round waist is 24. That's my 2 inches sewing allowance. Then you now connect the lines together. All right, so this is me connecting the lines, the two lines together. Okay, now children's clothes, it doesn't need that. So here I just measured 2.5. That's part of the round arm, the armhole. Just measure half, get half of the, sorry, did I say quarter? So just find the midpoint, then now come in by ½ inch and now connect. That's what I just did here. All right, so you can see me me like trying to highlight my lines. All right, so because we've already added our sewing inches, sewing allowance of 2 inches, so here at the armhole my ½ inch, at the neckline mark your ½ inch. Okay, that's the sewing allowance. At the shoulder here mark your ½ inch, then you now cut out. All right, so that's exactly what I'm doing here. All right, so cut the back bodies of this dress. Okay, so here you just fold your fabric into two, place your fabric on fold. Okay, so now take that front. Everything is the same thing. The only difference with the back one is the zipper allowance and the neckline. So you can see I just place the front on top of it because we are going to cut everything to the same. Now you can see the zipper allowance there. Okay, so that's the zipper allowance there. That's the only difference for the back. Then the neckline, you remember for the front we use 4 inches by 3.5, but for this back we are going to use 4 inches by 1 inch. So this is my 1 inch I'm marking here. Okay, so I now connect the lines together. Okay, so here is me just to be sure, though I can guess the 1 inch. So this is me marking my 1 inch. This for the back, please remember, don't forget. So this is my zipper allowance. I'll now cut out. Okay, so see me how I'm going to cut it out. Everything is going to be the same thing because even sewing allowance we've already added. We've done everything to the front, so everything now we are cutting is the same thing. The only difference now is for this bag is the zip allowance that we added and the neckline that we altered. So I'll just go mute now so that you will see what I'm cutting. There's really nothing serious, it's nothing biggie, so you can see me cutting out. So this my neckline I'll cut out, you can see. Then cut the shoulder, and that zip allowance will just slash that place open. Okay, so that is it. So off camera I've gone ahead to cut out the main fabric using what we've already cut and the lining that we also used to turn it. Okay, so what I have here, what you're going to do, your total round waist like this one I'm working on is 25 inches. Now times it by 2 or by 3 or by 4, as much fabric as much as your fabric can carry. So but what I did is times 3 inches, 25 inches times 3 inches. That's what I'm going, total of what I'm going to gather at the waist. Now the length is, now the total length of this gown is 37 inches. Then 37 inches minus 12 inches, you know the upper body shoulder to waist is 12 inches. So what is remaining is 25. So that's what I'm measuring here, 25 inches. That's what we are, the length of what we are going to use for the down part. And remember I said is my waist measurement, that's 25 times 3. That's what I'm gathering. Now you have seen what it looks like. I've coupled the upper part. Okay, so this is me turning it to show you how it's looking outside. This is the upper part, of course. You can see I was intentional. You can see flower there at the middle. All right, so you have to be intentional while cutting your clothes. So I've held the zipper allowance at the back and now shaping took the measurement, the up measurement. All right, so what we are going to do next is just to couple the together the down part to fit into the waist. All right, so that's, I just wanted to show you, this is the down part. All right, now remember the down part is gathering that will gather it, so I just wanted to show you how I did it. You take your first, just thread your needle. Okay, now secure the, like the first stitch that you made, just secure it so that it doesn't pull. All right, you can see me, I'm just like securing the stitch. Okay, just secure it. You can make, you just make multiple stitches so that that place will be so tight it doesn't pull when you start gathering. Okay, so you can see me now, I'll now be gathering, just making loose stitch with my hand. Some people are able to do this with their sewing machine, but I prefer using my hand, my what is it called, my needle and my thread. Okay, so I'll gather it the way I want. So this is me gathering, making loose stitch with my needle and my thread. So this is what I will do till I get the exact waist measurement that I want. Okay, so I'll do this all the way down. All right, that's what I'll do all the way down. So I just wanted to show you. So I'll do this low stitch all the way down. All right, so then I'll finish gathering. Okay, you can see what it looks like. Of course, it's the same thing you do to the lining. All right, so this is the main fabric that I gathered. You also gather your lining same way. All right, like the facing, what we use for the facing, your doll face, and also your lining, what you use to line. So now I'll measure just to confirm, to be sure that this the waist measurement that I want. Now look at this gorgeous outfit that we've made. Okay, I've coupled, of course, you don't sew it the way we gathered. Now sew it to the upper bodies that you've already shaped. All right, now turn it with your lining. I'm sure you really you know how to do that one. Okay, so this is it. So here is our zip. I use green color because my flower there is green, just to pop it up a bit. I hope you love this dress. Give this video a thumbs up if you do. Remember to like, share, subscribe, turn on your notification bell. See you. Bye.